Hello everybody, welcome to my channel, The Real Super Sam. Today is another comic book review, and I hope you enjoy. Fantastic Four, as you all know, are one of, if not my, favorite superhero team, and this issue is the first time the four have to fight a team-up of their greatest enemies, Doctor Doom and the Submariner. The story starts with the Fantastic Four searching for Doc Doom, but with no luck. Later, we see Doctor Doom as he talks the Submariner into aiding him in his mission to destroy the Fantastic Four. Submariner agrees only if the Invisible Woman doesn't get hurt. Then Doctor Doom shows the Submariner his greatest invention, the world's most powerful magnet. Back at the Fantastic Four's headquarters, we see that the Invisible Woman still has feelings for Submariner. Just at that moment, the Submariner arrives and gets in a fight with the Fantastic Four, but refuses to fight back. Then Doctor Doom springs his trap and with the magnet lifts the Baxter Building and the Fantastic Four, who are the only ones left in the building with the Submariner up into space, being lifted into space amid his plane. And Doom is leading them to be dropped off into the sun. Out of these last two issues chronologically, this one was the best. Just like in the last issue, Doctor Doom doesn't do much, but leaves a big impact. I mean, flying a building into space and dropping it in the sun, this is definitely a Marvel comic. I really like the Submariner in here. I've read quite a good load of comics with him in it, and this might actually be my favorite appearance of him. At first, he's all about fighting the FF, but then after being betrayed by Doctor Doom, teams up with the Fantastic Four and goes after him. Submariner at the end is really the one who saves the day. I also like how the Submariner is so confident or unaware of the danger he's in. He just walks down the streets of New York City with his mind only focused on the Fantastic Four. He doesn't seem to notice everyone in the streets even yelling. His powers are on display here also. He doesn't use weapons, but just his strength. He uses the Fantastic Four's water tank as energy to leap into space across meteors to Doctor Doom's plane. And then he absorbs electricity like an electric eel and shocks Doctor Doom back with it. I like how now the Submariner seems to be able to use any ability an underwater animal can use. Doctor Doom is way better here than in the last comic, which was his first appearance. He's cold and calculating, and never once thinks about the Submariner turning on him until the end. He has full confidence in his plan, and if he knew more about the Submariner, it may have worked. The artwork here is a lot better, and was one of the reasons it's my favorite Submariner comic ever. Everything is just really well colored and drawn straight in this issue. At the end, Doctor Doom appears to actually die after grabbing onto a meteor and flying off to who knows where. He returns a few issues later, but that's another story, and you won't believe how he comes back. At the end, Submariner saves the Fantastic Four and leads back to the peaceful ocean. I don't think the writers knew what to do with these two characters after this, so they left an open book for both villains of the issue. Time to talk about the main focus of this comic, the Fantastic Four. Here more than ever, their powers are realistic and they seem like normal people. Yeah, seriously, after all I said about how well done the villains were, the heroes aren't any different. There's a nice scene where Mr. Fantastic visits a kid stuck in the hospital. They make mistakes, overreact, get hurt, and questions their actions against their enemies. It's a really good look at being heroes you can get from this issue, and I recommend everyone to check it out. You've already guessed that I love this issue so much it gets a 10 out of 10, so why explain more? Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. If you have any thoughts about these two villains or suggestions of what to review next, please leave it down below. Bye guys, and have a good day.